how to handle business failures. This is a very much a valid question, especially during this period of pandemic, because there are many people who are succumbing to the failures and have no idea how to proceed, how to move forward. So this is the time, and exclusively for this period that I have created this video, because I'm sure this will help a lot of people there. Because when we are starting a business, we are already accepting risk. No, this is purely based on risk reward ratios. So naturally there are chances of failures, because unexpected things may happen, and we have to anticipate such kind of things. So how to handle that and how to move forward? There are 5 steps. Okay, there are 5 things which needs to be taken care to move forward. And the most important one is, please accept the failure in business and stop incurring losses. Cut losses. If you just look around, you can see that there are many business people, there are many entrepreneurs who knows that their business is on a huge loss. They are incurring losses. They are planning for that to run their business for the next month. They are pledging their wife's ornaments, or taking whatever fixed deposit. They are taking it out. So every month they are somehow pledging or pawning whatever it is. If they have any land, they pledge it. They take the money and again come and invest in the same business, even if they know that this business is not going to be successful. And you may be wondering why they are doing, if they already know that the business is not going to succeed. There is a reason. The reason is that they are continuing to run their business to satisfy their relatives, friends, and those people who are around them. They don't want to show their the lost face in front of them. They don't want to they don't want their friends or relatives or others to know that they have failed. Look at that pathetic situation, no? You are failing, and just because you don't want your friends to know, or you don't want your relatives to know that you are failing, you are running the business every month. And how far will you go? A point will come where you will have to start. You won't be left with any other resources to pledge. You will not be left with anything else, and automatically and ultimately you may be forced to put that big lock there. At that time anyway, your relatives are going to know, friends are going to know. If you have stopped it long back, you would have left with at least some amount of money left in you, with which you can go for another business. Here everything is gone. Nothing is left. I have a friend, okay, I admire him a lot. I have a friend who is a very big businessman now. Okay, the biggest advantage, the biggest capability of that friend is that if he is failing in some business, he first of all, he accept that he failed, accept that he has taken a wrong decision. And he has no hesitation in telling to us, hey, Kalyan, that was a wrong decision, man. I mean that business is not working out. So this month I am closing it down. Very coolly, he will say, I am closing it down. So what happens is, he was able to start another business because he has got some money saved from the losing business, and he was able to start another business. 2-3 times it happened, and now he is a very successful entrepreneur. And even now also he says, if my business, I feel that if I find that there is no scope for this business in future, I don't have any problem in closing it down. The biggest lesson that he is teaching each and every entrepreneur is that it is always better to cut losses. Stop your business, stop your losses, and save whatever money is left and think about another one. Those who are continuing to satisfy others, to satisfy the society, you can see a change in their entire, even the physical this thing also. You can see that they are not bothered about their beard. I mean, they'll be growing. They won't even iron their shirts. Okay, they'll be always looking clumsy, and they'll be looking tired and sad. That changes would already started happening. Why do you need such kind of getting to such kind of situation? Instead, cut losses, immediately cut losses, and whatever money is left, save it for the next one. That's the most important first point. Second point is that please do not take it personally. Some people, I mean, for them, the failure of business is as if they already completely finished everything. As if they have lost everything in life. There is no another day left in their life. That is how they look at it. Because they are taking it so personally. They are taking it so personally, and they keep on cringing about that. Whoever they say, they will keep on telling, I was running a successful business, suddenly it started failing. Okay, I was doing this, I was doing that, now suddenly it failed. Okay, all because of my fate only. Somebody say because of my daughter-in-law, because of my wife. He will blame everybody else except himself. He will keep on telling for years together. It is because that they have taken it so personally. Are they going to get anything out of it? Are they going to get any kind of benefits out of it? No, nothing. When their mind will stop working, right? So please don't take personally, and please don't keep cringing about this failed business every time you see somewhere, every time you run around. And the third one is, please focus on the next step. Yeah, business is gone. Okay, failed. So what next? So that is very important, right? You need to focus on what is the next step that you are supposed to take. Instead of focusing on what is the next step that you are supposed to take, if you keep on clumbling, what will happen? You are not going to get anything. So some people, what they do is immediately, as a face saving activity, they will go and start another business in desperate situations. They'll be so desperate, they don't want nobody, other people to know that this business is failing. They will start a business immediately, another business immediately. Wrong decision. Yeah, really a wrong decision. What they should do is, if the business is failing, okay, let it fail, then they should take a break. They should take a break of couple of days or couple of months or whatever is required. They should take a break and ensure that their mind is free and they're calm, their mind is calm, and they are now capable of thinking a new way out. Till that period, they should take a break. Or if they don't have money to start another business, let them go for a job. What is there in it? Go for a job. Work in that organization for a couple of months, a couple of years, or whatever it is. At least what will happen is, you will start getting money, income. So when you start getting income, when you start getting money, naturally your thought process will change. Naturally you will have more time to think. Your desperate situations will go off. So don't worry about going for a job again. There are many people who failed in their business, and then again they went for a job, and then again they came back and succeeded. So please take it in that sense, and don't take it like that. Now I will not. I am an entrepreneur and I will not go for a job. Take it as this is an opportunity for you to learn more things with the kind of amount that you are earning from by going for a job. So what will happen is you don't have to run around for money for starting your next project. At least showing the salary slip or whatever it is, there may be some easy possibilities to get loans and other things for a next project, for a next business. And moreover, you will have a freedom of your mind. Your mindset will be free. Otherwise, you are not debtors. I mean, all those things will be there. Who are as a lender? No, lenders will come and knock your door. All those kinds of headaches are not there. Till such time, please go and work again. Nobody is going to tell anything. And especially if you are living in South India, if you are living, people will actually appreciate if you are going for job. For them, starting a business is like doing some big mistake. They say that going for job, every month you get salary, no? So this is one thing that you can do. And the fourth point, the most important point is use this opportunity of failure to learn what is financial management. Use this opportunity to learn how to calculate trial balance, how to prepare trial balance, how to do cash balancing. So all those things you can learn during this period. Most of the business fail because the business owner or the entrepreneur does not have any idea about the finances. They will be leaving completely to the finance manager or to the accounts, whoever is accounts person who is doing it. One fine morning, the accounts person is not coming. He stopped coming. This guy will start shivering. My God, that guy has gone. What to do? I don't know anything about these accounts. So you need to realize that what is the actual income and expenses which is taking place there. I mean, what is that ROI? All those things, at least some basic. If required, go and take tuition classes, attend tuition classes of financial teachers. It is worth. Don't be ashamed to go there. Please attend their classes and learn the basics of financial management. That is definitely going to help you. And finally, that is the fifth and final point is change the circle of relationship. Change your relationship if you really want to come back from failures. If possible, try to have a relationship with people who are successful. Try to meet people who have succeeded in business. Take their advice, talk to them. Or at least watch them. Or watch some good videos which can really help you really pep up. Instead of doing that, if you keep on continuing with the same guys, what will happen is you will go with them and have some boozing with all those friends, and they will also console you. Okay, don't worry, leave it. I mean, you take one more large here, everything will be all right. Okay, one more large, two more large, three more large. Okay, then he will cry on your shoulder, you will cry on his shoulder. Okay, after that you will all go home. Next day morning again wake up and don't know what to do. Instead of that, that is the time that you should spend more time on the process of learning. You should spend more time to learn and think of what is the next step. And if you want to do that, you need to be with those kind of people who are really who can really motivate you. I'm sure this will be a very, very useful session for you, useful video for you, because I myself is the one who failed and came back in life. Okay, and I can talk with a lot of authority. So you need to think about all these 5 points and concentrate and listen to this 2 or 3 or 4 times. These are all small things, but most of the people does not dare to. Okay, do it and you can succeed again. So all the best and thanks for watching. If you have anything to write, please write back on my WhatsApp number, or you can put a comment down. I will definitely reply back. Thank you so much. All the best.